match. 2-1 United.
Manchester United forward Mason Greenwood could be on the move this summer, with reports suggesting that Italian side Napoli have made a bid for his services. The Red Devils Academy graduate was a breakthrough star in the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer era, making his United debut in their famous 3-1 win over Paris Saint-Germain at the Parc des Princes in 2019 before going on to become a first-team regular under the Norwegian. However, Greenwood's final game for United was over 2 years ago, with the club suspending him after he was arrested by Greater Manchester Police on suspicion of rape, assault, and threats to kill. That saw him take a loan to Getafe, where he has impressed, and with that in mind, the Athletic have suggested that Italian outfit Napoli could bring him to the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona in view of a permanent deal. The report states that Napoli have made contact with United over a potential move for Greenwood's signature, with the attacker enduring a relatively successful loan spell at Getafe over the course of the season. Greenwood, who played his last game for United over 2 years ago, is expected to leave the Red Devils on a permanent deal this summer, which would end a 17-year affiliation with the club after joining their academy aged just 6. 35 goals for United in 129 games is a decent tally, but with a lack of football for the following 18 months throughout his suspension from the club, fans were doubtful as to whether the best of his talents were behind him. However, 10 goals in 34 La Liga games for the Madrid-based side saw Greenwood rekindle his best form on the Iberian Peninsula, and with his progression back into football being managed well, that has seen Napoli take an interest. Getafe want to bring the attacker back on a second loan deal, though his exploits this season have seen him attract interest from other clubs in Europe, where it is thought that he will be looking to play at a higher level in the coming seasons. United would prefer to seal a permanent exit away from Old Trafford for the Bradford-born youngster, though a loan move will be considered if they do not receive an acceptable fee for his services, and even the possibility of a potential return to the Theatre of Dreams has not been ruled out, the report further states. Greenwood's contract expires next summer, but the club do possess an optional 1-year extension, which will be utilized should they feel fit to do so. United did make Greenwood available for transfer back in August after they confirmed that they had abandoned their plan to bring him back into the first-team squad, and whilst there was an expectation that he wouldn't play for the club again, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is yet to give an indication as to where his future lies either at or away from Old Trafford, saying, "He's a Manchester United footballer, so we are in charge of football." So the answer is yes, we have to make decisions. It's quite clear we have to make a decision. There is no decision that's been made. He's on loan obviously, but he's not the only one. We've got 1 or 2 footballers that we have to deal with and we have to make a decision on, so we will do that. Should Greenwood return to Old Trafford, the players they have since brought in would mean that game time would be hard to come by, though Napoli would be able to offer him better game time.